What is this? The rise and fall? What is this? The rise and fall and rise again of FaZe
FaZe
Adapt?
Adapt.
How did this just pop up? You think he missed anything? The rise and fall and rise again of FaZe Adapt. Hold on.
FaZe Adapt is one of the OG FaZe members and also one of the only.
Would you believe I discovered FaZe Adapt last year? FaZe Adapt has been there for over a decade. Discovered him yesterday. No, seriously, I discovered him last year. It's weird because I discovered him in that Ron's video where he got his G3RS.
Ones that made it into
The
this
moment I
new
saw
era
Adapt, I knew,
of
yeah,
FaZe. He has had one
that's
of
a
the
legend.
most interesting journeys in the whole content space, as he went from being one of the biggest FaZe members to pretty much disappearing from the internet for a while, and now he's back
Where'd
on
I
the rise.
go?
And today I just want to go over this journey, since Adapt is personally my favorite FaZe member, and I grew up
Hey,
watching pretty
bro.
much every video,
Thank you,
so let's
bro.
just get right into it. Adapt would get started with Call of Duty trick shots in 2011
Let's
while he
fact
was
check
still
this.
in
Hold on.
school, and he
Yep.
would get some traction from that, which would
Psycho
lead him into
Adapt!
joining SOAR, which was one
Y'all don't even know, bro. I used to spell my name with an H, bro, because I thought that was swag. I thought that was tough, bro. AH, bro. And then I joined FaZe and I dropped the H.
which would lead him into joining SOAR, which was
Fake
one of
trick
the
shots.
biggest trick-shotting
I
clans
did
at the
not ever
time.
fake a
And
trick
in
shot.
2013, he would end up joining FaZe while still being in high school, and this was a big moment for him because FaZe was the #1 trick-shotting clan at the time, and it was
Big moment
everyone's
for
dream
me.
to get into
Big
He would
moment.
continue to grow in popularity with his gaming videos, but he had also started posting real-life videos
This is me vlogging in high school a decade ago, man. Come on.
in which he would just show more of his personality, and he started gaining a stronger community
WCams. WCams.
this way. And once high school ended, he would skip college and move into the New York house,
Vlog my
which was probably
graduation,
the
bro.
best decision he ever made and what would really explode his channel. And this is around where I really started.
It's crazy that's the best. He said that's the best decision I ever made. It was low-key one of the hardest decisions. Because I remember I'm like, damn, do I want to pick up and leave my entire life in Arizona? Because I was doing well, too. Like, I was vlogging, like, I was in FaZe, obviously, and making videos, but I was getting views already with, like, what I was working on. Like, I had my family, like, my sister was in my videos. I had my homie, the girl I was with at the time, like, I could go vlog the gym, go do this, all that, and, like, I'm like, damn, do I got to pick
Why is that room so tiny, man? Look at that room. The room is just a fucking square. I'm going to live in a fucking square in about a month, and I think I like how we did this room though. I copy it. We might have a stream where I just get stuff together.
up? It was the 80s. It was not in the 80s. It was not in the 80s. It was in the 2010s, okay? Whatever, bro. I miss Mo.
Watching him along with the other FaZe members. Adapt was making a ton of real life videos, and he was no longer just a trick shotter, and he had a much stronger community. He would make a ton of content while in the house, and this is what would be the biggest growth period for him as he
Bro, it's so crazy hearing this man talk about it. I doubt you guys were even here. But when we were making real life videos instead of Call of Duty videos, you know what they would say? They would flame us. Like the OG FaZe fans, like who loved ill cams, loved trick shotting. They hated the fact that we would vlog. They thought it was so lame, bro. They were like we would get hate, like in the comments of like, damn, another vlog or another real life video. Like, where's the Call of Duty videos? Like, you know what I mean? And think about it. If we never brand
Loki, they hate us because they ain't us. That didn't sound. That didn't sound as well as I wanted it to. It just sounded fucked up.
branched out, if it was just strictly montages, FaZe would not be a tenth of the size as big as it is right now. It would never even gotten close to that if we never graduated and we're like, okay, we'll start branching out. It's like that with every rendition of FaZe, bro. When we hit the reset button and kicked damn near everybody and recruited all these new guys, everyone was like, yeah, you're recruiting people who don't even know how to play the game. Y'all know the story from there, bro.
Low key, if they don't hate you, yeah, what you're doing, yeah, there's something wrong. If there's not, if there's no one really looking at you like you're messing up, you're doing wrong, you're not really exploring your options.
and he was no longer just a trick shotter, and he had a much stronger community. He would make a ton of content while in the house, and this is what would be the biggest growth period for him as he gained millions of
Facts.
subscribers and just became one of the most well-known FaZe
3
members
mil subs on
because of how
September
often
14.
he posted and just the content he made. This era would lead to many iconic moments, and it is what most people consider to be the peak of FaZe, and I do agree with that.
What do you guys think prime phase was? Peak phase? Let me know. I got a blend of a bunch of different eras in my chat. What was it? Was it New York? Was it Ilcams? Was it the Cloud House? Or is it right now?
And go do something. Sorry. I have to go do something.
Is it right now? I think you can make. I mean, for me being one, I see a lot of people saying right now, New York, Ilcams, 2016, New York, no doubt, BO2, New York, New Phase, Three Primes, Clout Era. I started watching Clout House, but now it's better. Layden, thank you for the 7 months. I mean, I think you can make an argument for both, bro. For me, because I've been fortunate enough to like exist in both eras, it's just weird because if this era didn't exist right now, A, like FaZe would be smoked, it would be cooked. And B, I don't even know what I would be on, like what I would be doing. So without this new era of FaZe, I don't even know if I would have my passion for making content would have re-sparked. Like I love doing this shit. I love streaming. I love coming to the crib every day, hitting go live and talking to y'all. And going and fucking around and buying sports cars with Lacey and then going to Best Buy with Ron. You know what I mean? Like I think you can appreciate all of it because one doesn't really exist without the other, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm
For the
yapping.
New York house, FaZe would
This one is
relocate over
gonna.
to the West Coast.
Imagine conducting every part of your research only on one platform. Meet Boreum, your AI-powered research companion. With 100
I'm confident
where they got a
though.
much bigger
I'm
and
confident though that the run we're on now is gonna solidify it as like okay, like we're still not even a year in. You know what I'm saying? And we're having a debate about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
where they got a much bigger and much nicer house with a lot of the same members, along with some other people, and this is really where the downfall was for FaZe Adapt and a lot of the other FaZe members. I'm not going to get into the exact reasons since we honestly don't know much.
There's
other
my
than
old
that, the
room.
management of the org was changed and handed over to some bad people, which limited the freedom of the members. But
This was the best house. This Newport house was the best house we lived in. Even better than the FaZe house we have now. I don't know about our next one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the next one, but this was my favorite.
He doesn't know the magic waiting in LA. Okay. Okay, I wish one day I also go to LA, you know.
House, but and I had a lot of fun making YouTube videos in this house. I don't know if y'all remember this house that much. I was still super locked in during this era making YouTube videos. It's the house after this that really kind of fucked it up for me personally. You know what I'm saying?
people, and this is really where the downfall was for FaZe Adapt and a lot of the other FaZe members.
Nice
I'm
ass
not going to
backyard. I
get
remember,
into
yeah, it
the
was.
exact reasons since we honestly don't know much. Other than that, the management of the org was changed and handed over to some bad people, which limited the freedom of the members. But overall, a whole
the
lot
far
less
era?
content was
Low-key.
made in this house, and it felt like Adapt, along with some of the other members, were just slacking off and putting their foot off of the pedal as they were getting more comfortable. And then after this, they would kind of split up, and Adapt would move into this house for a really short time, and you honestly kind of just forget this house was.
So this is the house that shit started going left for me, bro. This crib. For this whole crib, this Newport crib, I was not slacking. I could go show the receipts right now. I was locked in making videos every day, even during the adpocalypse.
You guys can't hear him.
I was going
their
crazy.
foot off of the
You guys can't see him. Wait, let me adjust this shit a little. Let me open OBS and adjust this a little.
the pedal
should be
as
able
they
to
were
see it
getting
right
more
now.
comfortable.
This was when I was at my peak for like YouTube views and like the videos I was doing in terms of like numbers and analytics. But it's the next house that let's see if
And
you got it
then
right.
after this, they would kind of split up, and Adapt would move into this house.
Did Nelk live here? I don't know if Nelk lived here. Did they? No, I don't think they did. I don't know of any other content creators. But we lived here. We had this face house. It was very short lived. It was only like, what was it, chat? It was only like 6 months, if that.
House for a really short time.
A lot of dark
and
things
you
happened in this
honestly
house.
kind of just forget this house was even a thing because there was pretty much no content made here, and FaZe was really at a
My
low
cat.
point during
My whole
this
cat.
because the original New York house was so split up, and FaZe overall seemed to be at a standstill with nothing big really going on. However,
Oh my god. Where did you get this shit?
Just had it in my bag.
So you do have a ghillie suit. Oh my god, do I put this on? I still want to get eye black though and some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit, hold on. Let me see what this looks like.
Way more.
In a second. I'm almost through this video and then we're gonna IRL.
there was a bit of hope after
Pepsi
this
is
because Adapt would
nuts.
move
How
into
did
the
you just go
iconic
find that?
Cloud House with a couple of the FaZe members and just other
Oh my god, is that baby Migo rip?
people in general.
Off-white era.
Like Rice Gum, who was arguably at his peak. In this house, there was a lot more content being made, and it felt like FaZe was making a comeback with there just being a ton more content and overall things
It's actually very difficult to believe that this and that is Adapt. Look at them. They don't. It looks nothing like. He changed a lot, you know.
seemed to be turning around. They had collabed with the Sidemen here, which brought a new audience for the
Look at this god awful haircut, bro. Why my head pointy? Why it look like I'm a shark? Like shark. Look at the lineup here though. We got Apex, Tico, Vic, Zerka, Tommy, me, Banks, KSI, Miniminter, Ethan.
the
and then
org, and I
Rashawn
honestly just
Toby.
remember watching a ton of Adapt videos
Norton.
here, especially all the hide and seeks because they were just fun to watch. However,
I did make like a good amount of videos during the Cloud era, like the Cloud House era, and some of them would pop and go off. I just wasn't consistent. Like it wasn't a consistent like schedule. I would post like one a week or maybe 2 a week and then not post for like a week or two and then post one. You know what I'm saying?
but
Like
towards the end of this house, it definitely was on a bit of a downturn, and Adapt was a lot less active, and things were starting to get worse again. But then you had the new FaZe house in
And then this
2020,
crib.
which was absolutely massive, and it included a lot more people,
Massive.
and it seemed like this was going to be a bright point for FaZe again, and it kind of was. This house is definitely famous for a lot of things. However, the main one would be Aiden Ross, who really blew
This
up
is my
by
old
being in
room
this
too.
house, and I feel like people remember him a lot more than the FaZe guys. At this
For
point,
sure.
FaZe Jarvis was also massive with Fortnite, and there was also FaZe K, but Adapt wasn't really as active or as popular during this time, and you can sometimes forget that he ever lived there. And during the end of this house,
facts. So like, how many videos did I actually make inside of? I'm curious. How many videos did I make inside of that house? Cause the FaZe Clan channel was doing good during that era. Okay, let's see how many videos I made in this house. I deadass made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why I got banned on Twitch?
No, not at all.
I was
Okay,
streaming
but
on Twitch.
Why?
Everything that was on there deleted. Alright, everyone. It's no
You got
secret. I
830K
got banned
views.
on Twitch. Got a 3-day suspension. I tried.
I was streaming a little bit in this crib though, so I made a few videos. A Mocking FaZe Banks video did good. This Tap the Type of did good. It got 4 M's. I think it's the last one I made. This vlog did good. It got 2. This vlog did good. It got 1. But I deadass made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I made 20 videos in the year we lived there. That's
This chair is fucking uncomfortable. This is disturbing. I'm feeling pain at the lower parts of my back, man. Fuck. This is painful. I need to get my hands on a new chair. Fuck.
terrible. It's terrible.
really where FaZe
Exactly.
fell apart in my opinion, and where Adapt really kind of disappeared along with a lot of the other FaZe members. First of all, you had the whole issue with Rain and him getting kicked out of the house due to some things he was dealing with, and there was also Save the Kids, which was a massive scandal, which really hurt the reputation of FaZe and caused
Just a lot of horrible
to
shit.
basically disappear. On top of this, FaZe had the most members it ever had, and they were
a lot of dark shit, bro, following this crib. Damn.
basically signing everyone, and it was no longer Trickshot and Clan, and it seemed like most of the members didn't even game or anything, and FaZe was really just losing its identity.
Was I fat here? I look kind of big, and I wasn't shaving the side of my face. So this was post 2020, post COVID. These were like the years where I was kind of, me personally, I was kind of bouncing around. I started coming into like the corporate FaZe warehouse every day. That's where this is. Trying to like take that YouTube channel and run that. I had to fight to even get that YouTube
and FaZe
channel.
was really just losing its identity. This was the most shaky period and where most
Was so
members kind of
ass.
went dark, and this was the lowest point of the clan
Am I
in my
fat
opinion.
in that video?
But after some time, we would finally see FaZe making a comeback with them starting to do more content, which was led by Adapt,
Terry
and
McBride
it
got
showed
paid.
how through all of this, he still wanted to make content.
see
He
what
helped
Kinda,
bring
right?
content back on the FaZe Clan channel and really started making the clan about content again instead of just brand deals and all that stuff.
Serious dictation was driving me crazy, so I switched to Whisperflow. Here's why I'll never go back. First off, it actually gets it right. Watch what
Stuff that was going on before. But the big
See, there we go. He caught it. That was the only thing I was really doing around that time. I was like, damn, how can I help? Because I'm not a founder. I can't go make these decisions. All these business and corporate people are doing this and that. Where can I like come and immediately add value and start to make FaZe something that like was special again and people fuck with? I'm like, okay, YouTube. I know how to make YouTube videos. I know how to make content. I'm gonna take the FaZe YouTube channel and run it, and that's what I did for a few months, and we made a lot of really good videos. I went and recruited Ron. Me and Norton
his
recruited
turning
Ron.
point would be with the FaZe guys getting ownership back of their clan and them just going and kicking out a majority of the people that were in the clan that really just didn't need to be there, and they brought the numbers back down to a reasonable number where someone can actually recognize all the members as there aren't like 100 of them.
Facts,
Now, I definitely
facts.
don't fully agree with the new FaZe members since I think people like Blaze should still be in. However, it definitely is an improvement. FaZe would start up another channel which has been doing pretty well, and Adapt has
Wait, so you don't fuck with the new guys? You don't fuck with the new guys though? Damn,
been a
man.
big part of that. But more importantly,
This is a good point to make though. Like, out of all the people in FaZe now, it's never a thing where it's like, oh, wait, he's in FaZe too? Like, people know the majority of the
number
members.
where someone can actually
Why K-San look like that? What's wrong with K-San? Look at him here. Looking like a fucking terrorist.
know the majority
recognize
of the
all
members.
the members
But I do
as
hear
there
you.
aren't like 100
I do
of
hear
them.
you, though.
Now, I definitely don't fully agree with the new
I do
FaZe
hear that.
members since I think people like Blaze should still be in. However, it definitely is an improvement. FaZe would
Lucas,
start up another
man.
channel which has been doing pretty well, and Adapt has been a big
And so this is the new channel we have that we've been consistent on all
part
year.
of that.
It's
But
low-key
more
looking good.
importantly, he would start streaming again, and he streams very regularly now and posts a ton of content on his live channel. He seems to really just be back into the grind mode where he is just making a ton of content, and he has been growing a lot. While he isn't as big as some of the other members, he is still personally my favorite because he has stayed genuine, and I have just watched him for over 10 years now, and I am really happy to see
My
him
dog,
streaming
man.
regularly and just making a ton of content. He is averaging thousands of viewers per stream, and the streams are just honestly really interesting and entertaining, and it's great to see him back on the grind. As for the future, I just see him getting bigger and bigger because he is one of the most entertaining FaZe
Man.
members, and I really do hope
That's
he starts
love, bro.
posting more
Thank you.
content on his main channel since that has been lacking a bit. I really do think he has a
Oh.
ton of room to grow and possibly even become bigger than when he was at his peak years ago.
Oh.
But that is also it for this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know how you guys feel about Adapt down in the comments below. But with all of that said, I really do hope you guys enjoyed,
Look
and
at
I'll see
Rage,
you
man.
all